Off your cell phones. If we catch you using your cell phone, we'll confiscate it and sell it on eBay. Uncle Sam needs the money. And we ask you not to talk during the movie. This is kind of unusual. When you're at home, you talk back to the TV set or talk to the person next to you. Well, this is kind of like movie church. And we respect, when you go to church, you don't talk, when the show is on. And when you go to school, it's not good if you talk unless you raise your hand. But if you need to use the restroom, it's over by the front door, and there's water fountains over there too. But please don't talk during the film. However, you are encouraged to laugh, giggle, and chortle. Let's see. First off, I want to start with special thanks to my wife, Jenny, for another amazing slideshow. Thank you, Jenny. She loves doing that. She looks up the movie and reads all the stuff she can find out about it, and then tries to put just the most interesting morsels in front of your eyes before the film starts, so you learn a little bit. This is kind of like movie school here. We not only have fun with movies, but it becomes more interesting the more you know about it. I also want to thank Jenny for turning me on to being a vegetarian. This afternoon's movie, Babe, is a delightful example of the importance of film preservation, with its charming story based on a good script, told by characters we want to know and spend time with, and it combines animation, puppetry, stop-motion animation, and digital effects so seamlessly you can't tell when the special effects start or stop. It simply touches our hearts. Here at the Library of Congress, we preserve movies made to entertain your parents, your grandparents, and your great-grandparents, so that someday your children's children can see those films and go back in the past and see the wonder of movies. Just to share with you a little bit about film history, the very first animated cartoon was made back in 1911, and it was called Little Nemo. Now that sounds kind of familiar because not long ago Pixar made a film called Finding Nemo. They chose the name to kind of do it as a tribute. It was drawn, though, by one man, Winsor McCay, who took 3 months to create 5,000 drawings, and the cartoon only lasted 2 minutes. It's now in the Library of Congress's National Film Registry. The first stop-motion animation film was called The Humpty Dumpty Circus, and it was made 120 years ago. It's a lost film. They used toy figures, taking one picture frame at a time, moving that figure just a little bit, taking another picture, and so on, so they could recreate the movement to make it look real. Now, one I think you probably have seen that's quite famous, they used the same stop-motion animation. It's a film called King Kong. Sound familiar? From the 30s through the 60s, director by the name of George Powell created what he called Puppetoons. They combined stop-motion animation and puppets to tell a story. He made a film called War of Worlds. That's on the film registry. And I was lucky to meet one of the geniuses of stop-motion animation, Greg Harryhausen, back in 1993. He created The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, which is on the registry. Some of the other films made that way are Nightmare Before Christmas, Wallace and Gromit shorts, and this year's Live with Elves. And today's movie, Babe, combines all these effects to make it all seem so real that you could just be one of the Australians. I would like to say it's based on a true story, inspired by actual events. But my wife won't let me. So let's just say Babe is based on the book Sheep Pig by writer Dick Kingsmith, who was a farmer and a teacher, did not get his first book published until he was 57 years old. But once he got started, he wrote more than 100 books in his next 32 years. Now, I like this quote from Kingsmith. He said, "Much as I love The Wind in the Willows and the works of Beatrix Potter, I never dressed my animals in clothes. They behave as animals should behave, with the exception that they open their mouths and speak the Queen's English." The film stars James Cromwell as Farmer Arthur H. Hoggett and Australian actress Magda Szubanski as his wife, Esme. Now, in real life, James is an animal rights activist and he's vegan. He also holds a special record in the Academy Award history. At 6 feet, 6.5 inches tall, he's the tallest Oscar-nominated actor of all time. And he was nominated for this film, Babe. The late, great film critic, Roger Ebert, I miss him. He turned me on to a lot of good films. He wrote the following: "Something passed between them, the faintest hint of a common destiny. I quote this line because you do not expect such language in a movie about a clever little pig. One of the chief delights of Babe, indeed, is that it is such a clever little pig movie. It is rated G, and yet all the people and most of the animals in Babe are smarter and more articulate than the characters in most R-rated movies I see today. The movie takes place in Australia, where the hero is a young pig. He watches wistfully as all the other pigs are trucked away, never to return. They are going to pig paradise, he thinks, a place so wonderful that nobody ever came back. But Babe is somehow spared from the trip. Farmer Hoggett sees him, likes him, and yes, something passes between them that has the faintest hint of a common destiny. And so Babe is brought to live on the Hoggett farm, where he is adopted by a female border collie and raised as one of her puppies. Life is pleasant on the farm, although the animals have various problems. Ferdinand, the duck, thinks he's a rooster. Rex, the male collie, hates sheep and is hard of hearing. And Duchess, the cat, she has a mean disposition. Still, life is a pleasure for Babe, who is very smart, and the episodes of the story are punctuated by little musical passages by a group of tiny mice whose rendition of Blue Moon must be seen to be appreciated. Then something strange happens. Babe turns out to have natural herding abilities. Farmer Hoggett, who is nothing if not open-minded, wonders if perhaps Babe could... No, a pig can't herd sheep, right? Babe is a movie made with charm and wit, and unlike some family movies, it does not condescend, not for a second. It believes it is okay to use words a child might not know and to have performances that are the best available. And instead of the usual contrived melodrama of most kids' pictures, this one develops a story that depends on the character and upbringing of the animals involved. It knows things and teaches lessons. Thank you for coming, and if you enjoy the film, be sure to vote for it out in the lobby. I have ballots. Can you believe it? Babe is not on the National Film Registry yet. We just need a few more votes, and maybe next year they'll decide to preserve the film forever. So thank you for coming, and do me one big favor. Please be kind to all animals. Thank you.